Yellowknife, Canada, sits at the edge of a vast wilderness that feels bigger than distance can measure. In the far north, the landscape shapes every experience. The water is colder, the cliffs are steeper, and the quiet is deeper. This sense of scale is what makes Thaidene Nene National Park Reserve such a powerful destination for travelers. It's a place defined by remote nature, Indigenous stewardship, and a true northern adventure. For many, Yellowknife is the gateway, but the real reward is what lies beyond the city limits. A journey into Thaidene Nene reveals why northern Canada inspires such awe. Immense waterways, ancient rock formations, and a feeling of remoteness that is increasingly rare. This is not a park you simply visit and leave unchanged. It asks you to accept that the land sets the pace. The first impression is often visual, cliffs rising sharply from the water and light that shifts dramatically across the day. But the deeper impression is cultural. The park exists within a landscape shaped by Indigenous leadership. That context adds meaning to every hike, boat ride, and shoreline landing. Thaidene Nene stands apart. It is a place where the environment is the attraction, but also the teacher. Thaidene Nene protects a massive section of Canada's north, sitting near Great Slave Lake. One of the deepest lakes in North America, it feels almost oceanic in its scale. Unlike destinations built around single landmarks, this park is about immersion. There is no rush to tick off a list. The experience is about moving through a landscape that feels alive with weather, water, and wildlife. Even simple moments, watching the shoreline or pausing on a rocky point, can feel unforgettable. A key part of the appeal is how the park balances adventure with responsibility. Visitors are stepping into a protected place with deep cultural and ecological significance. The best way to experience remote nature here is to embrace slower, more deliberate travel. Common ways to explore include boat excursions across Great Slave Lake and guided fishing trips. The lake's sheltered waters and river mouths offer some of the best fishing in the north. Shoreline camping in designated areas allows you to truly disconnect and listen to the land. Wildlife watching from a respectful distance is a core part of the northern experience. Short hikes and landings reveal hidden forests, edges, and breathtaking lake views. Weather and water shape the day, so flexibility is essential. The reward is a travel experience that feels genuine. Great Slave Lake can feel calm and open one moment, then deeply textured and moody the next. Cliffs, spruce forests, and rocky coves create a shoreline that feels endlessly varied. Routes are often dependent on local knowledge, making the journey part of the story. The lake's presence underscores a defining truth. Nature here is not decorative. It is foundational. Traveling in the Northwest Territories requires preparation, but the payoff is enormous. Pack layers for cold, wind, and rapid weather changes. Waterproof gear is a must. Expect limited services once outside urban centers. Plan ahead for transport, food, and fuel. Respect local guidance on safety, land use, and wildlife. Your behavior has a real impact. Protected northern land is not empty land. It is lived in, cared for, and understood through Indigenous knowledge. In Thaidene Nene, conservation is connected to identity, history, and responsibility. The North is not merely a backdrop for adventure. It is a place with its own authority. Choosing local guides and traveling with respect are part of what makes the visit meaningful. Yellowknife is an excellent base, providing essential services before you head into the backcountry. The city gives you a chance to learn from experts before easing into the northern pace. It's the perfect balance of infrastructure and extraordinary wildness. Yellowknife opens the door to one of the most powerful landscapes in North America. Thaidene Nene will stay with you long after you return. If you are drawn to remote nature and landscapes larger than life, this is a journey worth planning. Start mapping your northern adventure today.